I remember the day I got my first paycheck. It was so wonderful. I opened my letter, I smelled it, it was beautiful. I looked down and then I realized a third of it had been given to the government. Hello everyone! Today we're going to be talking about your taxes, which you should be doing and you shouldn't avoid. I don't care who you are, I don't care if you're a paid intern, the President of the United States, God, you gotta pay your taxes, you guys, because the IRS will find you and they will kill you and they will pull a Liam Neeson on your ass, okay? So just when it's all said and done, you should pay your taxes, alright? When I graduated, I really had no idea what taxes were. I was like, I'm paying for parks, I don't know. But I also didn't realize why things were being taken out, what they were being taken out for. It's still, like, honestly, it's still really hard to figure out like where it's all going and like what the hell a return is. So today I'm gonna give you the dumbed down version, which I personally need, of doing your taxes and what taxes are and what to do with them. If you see a cat box behind me, I just got a new kitty and his name is Muggsy and I'm slowly moving him out from under the bed, so don't be like, this bitch is gross. What exactly are taxes? All right, what do they pay for? Where does my money go? Why does the government want this? Everything you see around you that's free is actually paid for by the American people. So parks, prisons, your local library, everything like that is paid with tax dollars, and public schooling, which is why public schooling is very controversial when people talk about their taxes, because your money goes to a lot of different places and it's tough because you wish you had a say in where it goes, right? Really sorry, it's like very hot in this room. I don't know if it's because I'm talking about losing money or what it is, so I put my hair up. Classic Candy. Okay, so I'm gonna be talking about two specific types of taxes, which is your payroll tax and your income tax. Some people also have a state income tax, which is great. No, it's not. It's just another thing that people take out. So like California will take out money, New York will take out money, a couple things like that. But your payroll tax is essentially what you see when you get your paycheck and it says like Medicare taken out, Social Security taken out, and things like that. Your income tax is what's combined state and federal money that you owe basically to the government. And this is very important. When you get hired, you can sometimes get an option that will be like, hey, don't take the full amount out of my paycheck, or do take the full amount out of your paycheck. You always want to take the full amount out of your paycheck. Otherwise you run being really screwed over at the end of the year and realizing that you haven't been paying your taxes the whole time and you've got to quickly gather all this money that should have been taken out in the first place. Believe me, a lot of people do it and I've seen it screw over a lot of people. So always be better safe than sorry, because at the end of the day, you want to be able to have that income return, because we all want a tax return and we all want to go on a cruise and a fun vacation, okay? The government takes enough. When you do get hired, you're gonna be given a W-4 and you wanna make sure that you fill this out correctly, because this will calculate your withholdings. So your tax withholdings are basically what is gonna be taken out of your paycheck each month. And if you file that W-4 incorrectly, you could owe the government a lot more money than you think at the end of the tax season, which is not fun, and you don't want to have to owe them anything. So the government can reward you for giving money to charities or giving it to a good cause, and that's like a tax write-off. But if you have to take money out of your 401k or retirement fund, you can get penalized by the government for that. So please be careful, please save your money correctly. I know that's really hard. I like to spend my paycheck as soon as I get it, and that's not very smart, all right? So let's talk about tax season, which I hate. Okay, there are a bunch of different ways that you can file your taxes. At the beginning of the year up until I think the deadline this year is like February 28th, you should get either electronically or by mail your W-2. And with your W-2, you can either use an accountant, H&R Block, like something like that, or software, which a lot of my friends use, like TurboTax or things like that. Each of them involve payments, and each of them have different accuracies. When you're younger, single, like you don't have all these multiple incomes, anything like that, I think that something like a TurboTax can help. And then if you make under a certain amount, you can do it through irs.gov, and they can help you as well. So as you start to make more money, you will start to be taxed a higher percentage, which is a lot of the reason why people get angry, because they get a raise, but the government will take more money out of their paycheck. So what exactly is a refund? And you're like, oh shit, like I got some money here. So a refund is basically that you've been paying the government too much, which is a great thing because you can get it all back. So you guys, I'm just gonna show you like if you're doing this on your own through the IRS, I mean, it basically shows you what to do, your name and address, what's at the top. You're gonna fill all of that out. So if you can get the top part done, you're like a quarter of the way there. Once again though, like if you're doing TurboTax or going through H&R Block, like you don't really need to know all of these things. They can just walk you through it. Let's talk about who can help you do your taxes. If you have someone that's a moderately successful adult, talk to them first, okay? Then talk to someone who has done their taxes before. Then look at the irs.gov, and don't look at someone who hasn't paid their taxes yet. This is common with a lot of rich people. This is common with celebrities or people who just got really rich. So don't listen to those people. But if you're ever questioning your taxes, just make sure you're not suckered into something really expensive where someone says they will help you do your taxes and they take a huge chunk of your return or they have a huge fee. Well, I was recording my video and then my battery went out. So now I'm dressed completely differently. Like I was saying, let's do an in summation. Okay, so what did we learn about today? We learned about the types of taxes that there are and the types of taxes you'll probably be dealing with, the types of taxes I deal with. I don't know if y'all are in stocks and all these different types of things, but you gotta make sure you have your W-2 form. You're gonna get that from your employer, okay? And if you have multiple employers, you're gonna get multiple W-2s, so you're gonna need those. If you do need to be late, you can always file an extension. A lot of people don't talk about that, but that's the way to go. So you know where your taxes are going, you know what gets taken out, and you know like what forms to use. Finally, what are you gonna do when you have all of that together? So like we discussed, you can use an online platform or you can use an accountant. If your family uses one, then you can just slip yours in really quick because it's probably really simple. Or you can go to a place like H&R Block. But just remember, there are fees. There's always a fee and nothing's free in life. I hope this helped a little bit. Taxes are really confusing, you guys. I don't even know 100% what they're about. So, you know, and that's okay because you're gonna learn as you go. And as your job gets more complicated, so is life. And that's the way life is. So I'm gonna leave a couple links below which can help with your research and kind of be like a straightforward thing about what you should do when tax season comes around, which it is. So hope you guys make those dollar bills, y'all. That was very white of me. I'm so sorry. I so apologize. All right, until next time, guys, let me know what else you guys want to learn about, and hopefully I know enough about it. All right, bye.